Fulya Selek was born in Sydney and has a degree in communication specialising in journalism. She has taught religious studies and has been involved in educational and youth projects as well as media, radio and commercial television. Fulya has a particular interest in Islamic studies and interfaith relations and is currently enrolled in a master's program in Islamic studies. Fulya also teaches English and interfaith dialogue at Essex College in Melbourne, where she is a VCE coordinator. She was recently involved in the Building Bridges project, which brings together Muslim and Jewish families. In 2006, she received the Muslim Youth Award from Affinity Intercultural Foundation. I got it out. Well done. Fulya is a regular speaker at community and interfaith events and is a passionate volunteer with the Australian Intercultural Society. Please welcome Fulya Selek from that way. There we go. I got it right.
Your Holiness, for interfaith dialogue to be meaningful on the world stage, what form does it need to take?
This is one of my favorite sort of subject. Whether we like it or not, there are different traditions last at least 3,000 years. So, the concept of one religion, one truth. In individual cases, it is very essential in order to develop one's own faith towards one's own tradition, one's own sort of founder. One truth, one religion, very relevant, very important. But in the terms of community, particularly in modern society, now they sort of believe one truth, one religion, and ask other people, should follow my religion. This is only truth, this is only religion. Then that's unrealistic. So therefore, in the terms of the society, we need concept of several religions, several truth. Just one example here. They already, sort of as a person who practice or who follow different traditions already here. So on this same small platform, now already several truths, several religions already here. So that's the, I think, truth, reality. Then, last, I think, a few thousand years, very unhappy events in the name of religion took place. Even today, due to different faith, different name of religion, divisions, conflict, including killing. Now like Iraq, and also Pakistan, to some extent. Within same Muslim, within the follower of same teacher Muhammad, Prophet. Such sort of negative feeling. And also in Northern Ireland, between Catholic and Protestant. Each other, instead of spiritual brothers, sisters feeling, but each other looking as an enemy. So sad. In the past, in Tibet also, due to different sort of color of hat, sometimes some fighting. Very sad. So, one hand, as I mentioned before, religion still important, religions still important role on this planet. If in reality, religion's only troublemaker, no value, then from the Buddhist viewpoint, we should have the authority to abandon all religions. But that is not the case. Religions still provide us hope, purpose, a meaningful life or compassionate life. So therefore, now our choice. Religion, there's a lot of positive things there, worthwhile to preserve. On the other hand, religion also creates problems. Now, under that circumstances, now only alternative is try to promote harmony among the different religious traditions. Now question whether it is possible or not. Certainly possible. Even in philosophical field, God, only law of causality, big contradictory. In the eyes of theistic religions people, the non-theistic religion is unbeliever. Here, I am non-believer. This monk also, Buddhist monk also is non-believer. So a kind of atheist. So one time in Northern Ireland, so I invited by one of my Catholic priests, very dear my friend. So in the front of Northern Irelanders, some sort of, I think, victims of the religious conflict, some gathering, we met them. So I introduced, I told them, you are follower of Jesus Christ. Here we too, Catholic monk, believe God. I am Buddhist, no idea of God. But we develop genuine spiritual brotherhood. Genuine sort of respect, mutual respect. No problems. No matter what different philosophy, we both practice same practice of love, compassion, self-discipline, contentment, service to others. We both come here, at that time in Northern Ireland, we both come here, try to make a contribution, reconciliation between two groups of same religion, Catholic and Protestant. So, the philosophical differences, it doesn't matter. The important is, what is the purpose of this different philosophy? As I mentioned before, both philosophies teach us, carry the same message of love, compassion, these things. So therefore, there is real possibility come closer. And in the meantime, through closer relations, we can learn from each other, enrich each other. So now, I adopted 4 methods in order to promote religious harmony. Number 1, meeting with scholars from different traditions. Discuss what are the similarities, what are the differences. when they find differences, what is the purpose? One say God, one say no God. Same purpose. To some people, you are your own master. Everything depends on your own shoulder. If you do not behave well, no one protect you. Everything depends on you. That way of approach is most effective. So the Buddhism and Jainism, see, they carry the concept or philosophy of law of causality, no creator. Other people, creator, ultimately, your future depends on creator. You have to follow according to the wishes of creator. What's the wish of the creator? Practice of love, compassion, forgiveness, spirit of brotherhood, sisterhood. So to some people, that concept is really powerful. In this, as a continent, in Australia, one occasion, my visit here, I met one Christian father, Gilbert or something. For Gilbert. Oh, Father, brother, I don't know that. I cannot pronounce that properly. So, he looks like a Hindu, sadhus. One Christian. Really nice person, really religious person. So I asked him, what is wrong? What does it matter if you accept the rebirth? And he told me, no. This very life created by God. Therefore, they do not accept the previous life. At that moment, I felt, oh, that is a wonderful sort of view, wonderful theory. This very life created by God, that means you have very close intimacy with God. So more belief, more closeness feeling towards God. There is more tendency you want to follow God's wish. Isn't it? So, the theistic religious believe that its own beauty, very powerful, very important. So both same purpose, try to help humanity, try to transform humanity more gentle, more compassionate, more sensible. So, out of sort of discussion, when they found different philosophy, different views, then very important to try to, what is the purpose, what is the goal of these different philosophy? You will find same goal, same sort of, what's the meaning, to bring goodness to humanity. This is number one. And in order to prove that, the number two method is meeting with genuine practitioner from different tradition. Not necessarily good scholar, but genuine practitioner. Then we can notice, we can feel their sort of spiritual experience from their own tradition. For example, look, Mother Teresa. Wonderful Catholic nun. Really wonderful. Her life totally dedicated for welfare of the people, particularly needy, helpless, less privileged people. Wonderful. That kind of courage, that kind of spirit come through Christian traditions, the Christian ideology, or Christian religion. And I often used to telling one story, one occasion in Spain, in Barcelona. I think Barcelona. So one famous monastery, Montserrat or something. When I visit there, one Catholic monk, one small size of Catholic monk, with beard. I was told he came specially in order to meet me. Usually, last 5 years, he remained in the mountain as a hermit. So, after I heard that story, I developed respect and then met. Then another advantage to me is his English worse than my English. So that's my advantage. So I love talk with him because my English is more superior. But your Australian English accent sometimes is difficult to understand. In any way, and then I asked him, I heard you spent 5 years in the mountain as a hermit. And what kind of practice you do? Then he answered, meditation of love. While he answered that, in his eyes, something very much struck on my mind. Oh, wonderful Catholic monk. So that confirmed me once more, Catholicism, Christianity have such potential to produce such good human beings. So then I think this same hall, maybe one occasion, my public talk, so one Christian minister introduced me, and he mentioned me as a good Christian. So he considered me as a good practitioner of Christianity. Okay. So therefore, you see, the meeting with genuine practitioner, that is the best way to introduce value of other tradition. So this is number one. Number two. Number three, group pilgrimage in Buddhist, in different holy places of different tradition. I started this practice 1975. I started this practice from Varanasi. There are Hindus, most sacred place of Hinduism, and there is Christian church, Muslim mosque, the Sikhs Gurdwara, and Buddhist temple. So I start from there, pilgrimage to different holy places. So, since then, I visit Jerusalem, I think 2 times, as a pilgrimage, as a pilgrim, not as a tourist. And also with this spirit, I, as a pilgrim, Lohut in southern France, and also Fatima in Portugal. With deep respect, admiration, appreciation about Christianity. With this feeling, I visited as a pilgrim. So my secret thing is, at the Fatima, in front of small statue of Mary. Mary, Mother Mary. In front of that statue, we sit silently, some silent meditation. Then when we leave, I turn to that statue. And that statue seems to me smiling towards me. Maybe that day quite cold, so my eye goes something wrong. Or maybe not. Then, if not, then I really got blessing from Mary. That way. I think she made mistake. I am non-believer. But still she loves me, seems. So I really appreciate that kind of feeling, that kind of sort of vision. I really feel very happy. I'm totally sort of admire that great tradition, and because of that reason, I came this place and showing or sharing my appreciation about Christianity. So since Mother also, you see, appreciate that, or acknowledgement. So like that. And then, as I mentioned, the Christian father, I think follower of John Major or something, one Canadian, John Main. Kumin kasa father kasa. Oh, Lawrence, Father Lawrence, yes. Father Lawrence. One time he invited me to his place in England. I gave explanation on some passage of Bible about Creator, about the importance of loving kindness and these things. So it's a bit strange. A person, so that strictly speaking, non-believer, yet, you see, as the preaching to believer on the basis of Bible. So quite complicated work, isn't it? But I try my best. Use some ancient tradition, Indian tradition. You see, they believe, you see, Brahma as a creator, like that, or absolute. So I use some of these, you see, ancient Indian sort of thoughts, sort of reasonings. So the audience afterwards, they really enjoy my talk. So as a sort of response, my visit their place, they came to India to Bodh Gaya. Few days seminar, and then every morning they came at Bodhi tree, under Bodhi tree, Bodh Gaya. We spent half an hour silent meditation every morning, 3 days. I think that's almost, historic. Most sacred Buddhist place. Christian brothers, sisters come. Then later, some local Muslim also join. Some Hindus also join. So there's no barrier. And that also, I feel, very effective method to reduce barrier between different traditions. So this is third sort of practice, third method. Fourth method, like Assisi meeting. The late Pope initiated that. So leaders, not only from Christian denomination, but also some other tradition, Buddhist, Hindus, like that, from same platform, express deliver same message of peace, message of love. I think that to the millions of followers of different traditions, through television, through media, they got, I think, very important sort of impact in their mind. So these four methods is the I practice, and also more my spiritual friend from different traditions. Now, some extent is they also carrying in that practice. So that is, I think, one important sort of method to promote genuine closeness feeling, or truly spiritual, truly the spirit of spiritual brothers, sisters. Like that.
Thank you very much, Your Holiness. Now, on behalf of the people here, I would like to say thank you very much to His Holiness for speaking with us today. Thank you very much. Discussion like this can only increase our understanding of each other and help us find ways to live together with more compassion and tolerance, I would like to think. Please come again soon, we hope. Yes. I would also like to thank the tour organisers for making this event possible and the schools for embracing the opportunity with such enthusiasm. Thank you to you guys for coming as well. I know some of you have come a very long way to be here. And a special thank you to the wonderful teachers of Victoria who have given their students this opportunity. We thank you very much. And students, please put your hands together for the teachers. Come on.